So maybe you'll have to kick back and forth between there and YouTube just to make sure it's appearing on YouTube too. Okay, everyone, so we're back. We've had some technical difficulties. And unfortunately, we left off in the additive manufacturing lab downstairs, and we'll have to go back down there. But right now, we're just kind of walking around the Micron Engineering Center on the second floor, which is where a lot of the labs are and a lot of the student seating areas that I'll have to take you back to, apparently, since we weren't streaming when we thought we were. So my computer keeps crashing. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. So I was just mentioning we were walking by Dr. Browning's lab, and then there's Dr. Johnson's lab as well. Over here, Dr. Ahmed Zaid's lab, Dr. Subbaraman's lab, and then another advanced materials laboratory, which is part of CAES, the Center for Advanced Energy Studies. So a lot of the labs are in the Micron Engineering Center, the MEC building over here. But recently, there's been a lot of space kind of opening up because a lot of them moved to the Micron Center for Materials Research across the street. So this is a good opportunity just to kind of see what these are. We'll go ahead, and since we lost the live stream earlier, we'll go back around to the student seating area so that you can, hopefully everybody can see that if we didn't see it before. So unfortunately, the part that got cut out and missed was the sky bridge that we'll come back to in a minute to cross back over. But when you do cross over that sky bridge and come into this section of the MEC building on the second floor, this is where a lot of the faculty offices are. So my office, Dr. Barney's office, and she is in there and said hi on the previous live stream. And then there's kind of the student seating area. So we have a bunch of cubicles and desks where this is where the students, grad students come and sit to do all those things that normally they wouldn't do in the lab, maybe just data analysis. Maybe it's watching a football game, I don't know, but or eating their lunch, right, in this section. Whole bunch of desks, and then there's even more desks in the room that you can see the doors to back behind here. And this is kind of where most of the faculty and students sit. So let's go back right straight through, and we'll go see the main ECE office, which is where we were before, that apparently didn't get recorded. And then that will kind of conclude the tour, I think. So, one of the things we do is obviously make sure everybody has the resources that they need, whether that's helping out and teaching in a class, needing to do photocopying or printing or anything like that. So we have printers and photocopiers and all the kind of office materials necessary for all the students. So there goes Nate and Kyle there. We saw them earlier. A couple of great students, and this is crossing the sky bridge here, back over into the Ruck Engineering Building. So not all of the faculty offices are over there in MEC. Some of them for ECE, some of them are in here. It just kind of depends on when people came to the university and what was open and just kind of the history of it. In this little corner is our College of Engineering IT group. They're spectacular at just dealing with and helping us with all the IT issues within the college. So we have another IT group that's university-wide, right? The Office of Information Technology. And they can help with some things, but mostly if you have an issue just with a computer in the lab or with your own laptop, or with your own computer for research, they can help you out by getting software installed or taking care of those issues. So most of the faculty offices along here are mechanical and biomedical engineering. There's also some classrooms and computer labs along this hallway. So right in front of you in RUC 240, this is the main ECE office. So this is where you'll find the administrative staff and also Dr. Rafla's office, the chair's office. So if you do end up coming to campus and need to track down Bailey or anybody for any reason just to do some purchasing or pick up a package, this is where packages get delivered, this is where you would come. So I believe that we still do need to go back down, and we'll just end up with the in that part of the additive manufacturing lab. And now we really don't want to walk outside because it's snowing or something really, really quite hard. So I think, I'll take you around this other side where the computer unfortunately kind of cut out earlier, and then we'll call it quits rather than